I like our group. They're veteran guys. They've been around this program for multiple years. So you have a little different relationship with them. It's less mentoring at this point with the older guys and more about just staying in their hip pockets and being there for them when they need to express some things. That's what makes this team pretty special. It's a fun group to be around.
With such a veteran group, a group that comes off a championship last year, how motivated is this group based on what you've seen in the off season and the workouts in the preseason?
Yeah, had a great off season. Our spring was really a normal spring, obviously coming off a COVID situation. So they worked that spring really well. We did some things in D3 that changed the rules, so we were able to get some more padded practices, which I think our guys really appreciated. So in that aspect, we were further along. I feel like these guys are still really motivated because ultimately last year we didn't get a chance to represent the conference in the playoffs. So there's still some unfinished business to take care of, and I think that really pushes our group forward and gets us going.
You talked about the veteran group, and it all starts at quarterback with Cole back in the fold on the brink of breaking records here at some point this season. What has he meant to the program, and how great is it to have him back leading your offensive guys?
First, Cole's just a good person. He's a good human being. He's a guy that everybody likes to be around. He's very mature. He's sharp. I mean, he's an extension of our offensive coordinator, to be honest with you. You'll see him actually at times call his own plays. He's got to that point with us. He might know it sometimes better than us, which is a credit to him and his preparation. But every time we have Cole out there, we feel like we have a chance to win. Our guys know that. He's just got to be himself. He just doesn't have to push things. He doesn't have to try to win it on his own. He just has to play the game the way he's supposed to play, which is making good decisions and getting the ball out quick.
As I look at the roster, you're loaded with depth, weapons for him to utilize at his disposal, both in the backfield, at tight end, at wide receiver. Some names that come to mind, Ty Elam. In the backfield, you've got Gomes, and the list goes on and on. What do you like most about this offense with the skill positions?
Yeah, I think you're touching on the things that it's pretty obvious. We've got a lot of depth at skill position, which creates a lot of competition. Also, though, it gives you flexibility to run some different things and accentuate their skill sets. We've got the little J and big J, I like to call them the Jalen's. One of them, Royal Elin, is from out Mineral Ridge area. He's an exciting guy, man. He's really stepped up, and we're really lucky to have him. Jalen Washington is right now, he seems like a man among boys. So skill-wise, tight ends, yes, depth. We've got Chevy, we've got Damon Mall. Heck, we've even got a couple guys that are waiting in the wings that can impact our game. Running back right now, Ryan Gomes is a clear-cut number one for us, but we've got 2 or 3 guys behind him that can make plays with their feet. So really, really happy with the skill. Obviously, the offensive line is going to be key for us, and there's an area that I think we're not as deep, and so we've got to be better there to protect those guys and make sure that we maximize their ability.
Defensively, some of the names very familiar to fans who come to the games, guys that have been wreaking havoc for a long, long time. They're back in the fold. You talk about Reeder, you talk about Barr, you talk about, I could list a million others, but what do you like about your defensive unit?
Very prideful. They expect to dominate. They want to come out and they want to impact games. They practice well. I think over the course of being here as long as I have, it's been our calling card. We've played great defense at Westminster for years, and they expect the same. We're disruptive. We're deep up front. Our secondary's got abilities to make some plays. Linebacker-wise with Nick Trelor, we've got some experience from play calling situation. So yeah, it's a group that I expect to be at the top of the conference, if not the top of the country this year.
What's your message to the team? A veteran group. They've been through the wars before on the field, but as you start a season, what's your message to them so that they can get the most out of what they want to accomplish?
That's a great question. We keep saying this, and it's important to repeat it. Champions do extra. It's just not enough to come out here and do what everyone else is doing. We're going to have to do a little more, because here's the flip side of that coin. Every team is going to give us their A game. We are in a situation where, as the defending champions, we can't have a bad game because, like I said, teams are going to get up for us, and so that kind of raises our game a little bit. So we need to do a little bit more. What I mean by that is, extra 5 minutes in the film room, maybe extra 20 minutes in the weight room, maybe heck, a couple extra minutes after practice. Those are little things that add up and that ultimately determine whether or not you win a championship.
The support here from fans, from alumni, people who come to these games and pack the stadium, the support nationwide. Quite frankly, there's alumni everywhere. What is your message to those people who have supported you, have supported these players, have supported Westminster College?
Quite frankly, it's what's kept me here. Our alumni is, of the 5 schools I've been, hands down the best that I've been around because of the history, the tradition. You know, I can't tell you how many times that I've gotten emails from class of 70, class of 68, class of 94, just thanking me for getting the tradition back to where Westminster football needs to be, which is on the top. Where it's a special place. You've been here, you know, when we get home and our fans are out here, it's a different atmosphere. It's a great small college venue, and I'm proud to be a Westminster Titan and represent this program.